Assalamu alaikum. Hare Krishna. God is first. God is number one. I say Assalamu alaikum because Friday everybody celebrate Allah. And I love Allah. So how are you? Everything is okay. Um, don't forget on Saturday I'm asking you to fast with me. So Jesus said, ask and you shall receive. Anthony Robbins said, ask intelligently. So, for example, I don't have $1 million. For example, this morning I'm rushing to go and renew my food stamps. Don't worry, it's all a process. But I was homeless for a very, very long time, and I got really, really unhealthy, and I got really overweight and stuff like that. And this method helped me. It helps you spiritually too, but I don't want to scare you. But physically, it helps you lose weight. Physically, it helps you get healthy. Those are the two main things that will definitely increase your spiritual life. Because for me, never mind. So on Saturday, we fast from grains and beans. It's called Ekadasi. If you want to look it up, you'll see what it's for, and you'll also get an idea of what do people eat on Ekadasi. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So you don't eat flour and rice and beans, no rice and dal and stuff like that, no bread, no pasta, no pizza, stuff like that. So you have fruits, vegetables. Paneer is a type of cheese that's made from milk. It's a little bit expensive, but it's awesomely delicious. Quinoa, believe it or not, has more protein than any steak. As a matter of fact, the steak you eat now is probably not even steak, it's probably made in a machine. And the ingredients are most likely plant-based. But the bad thing about it is they infused human. They feed in people human. Okay, let me stop. Okay. So look it up. I'm not really good with numbers and dates. I think it's the 7th of February, 2025. And in my past videos, I talk about inside of the earth, all right? Our teacher took us down there. Now we're talking about that stuff too. I also want to tell you about America's Got Talent. Okay, because I'm getting more and more evidence to go, and I'm also getting more and more push to talk about it more because now the algorithm picking up and there's a lot of things that's going to be revealed. Okay, so somewhere my letters are sitting in someone of the television station. Somewhere Simon found my letter. He was probably working in a television station because those are who I wrote and sent it into. At the time, BET and VH1, you think it's music and entertainment, but no, they kind of switch right now. But I did send it into Fox and CNN and all the top, NBC and all the stuff too, okay? There was 11 of them. I counted them and whatever. I'm saying all of that. I'm saying all of that because now the rhetoric, the dialogue, everything has changed, okay? The last election, the last this and that, the whole school system is going to change. But it's so much better. I'm good trying to keep on point. But it's so much better because they bring in people from other country. From India, you want the smart guy, you want from China, you want from Russia. That's where they bring them in because over here they do not. Look at the key people from college over here, okay? Don't send the kids to college. You're wasting your time, you're wasting your money. So yeah, I'm mentioning America's Got Talent, the world's Got Talent, came from Trinidad and Tobago. It was brought here by me. Okay, I talked to people who was in the show with me, and for some reason I can't blame them because my words probably they couldn't see. Okay, I am a big dreamer. I dream big and they couldn't see that. Also, I'm not one culture. I'm a mixture of Africa and India. That's two strong continents. That's me. So I'm not like eliminating anybody. I represent the world. So I'm looking for talent. If you could sing, dance, play a musical instrument, whatever. This next show, I'm going to start it off and hopefully, I don't want to be, whatever. This next show is going to be the very last talent show that you need. There's going to be subs all over the place to come to get into this big hub. And I'm not going to talk about it or tell anybody about it. But the reason why I'm mentioning America's Got Talent came from me, came from Trinidad and Tobago, and I brought it is because at the bottom of this letter had this little piece of stuff that I told them that I was going to do. And that is what I want to do. So whether we want to go with America's Got Talent, whether you want to fight that or not, but there is a next piece that's bigger than America's Got Talent. So if you're a producer, director, and let me tell you, of course, I'm still very poor. I'm a struggling artist. There's a lot of us around. I'm not the only one. But I've done 2 shows in my life. One in Trinidad and Tobago before I left. I did not spend a cent, but I did a lot of legwork. It was on radio. It was on, well, we didn't, I think it was on TV. I'm not sure. But we had flyers. I got the location. I get the announcer. I get artists. All with no charge. But I didn't make any money, okay? So, that, but whatever. And then I did one over here. Again, I did one over here in Broward. Again, no money came from me, but I know how to do this stuff. And instead of trying to like rip me off or just try to just grab my stuff and run with it, if you work with me, you will get more, because you will see I do not want anything from this. The only thing I'm interested in is the stuff that I could take with me when I'm unalive. You understand? So, and money is not it. And health, I got health, thank God, you know. So, anyway, this program is the program that I don't want to say anymore because I give it too much hints. But it will, whatever America's Got Talent did to the world, this program, listen to me carefully. This new program beyond the World's Got Talent is gonna quadruple the awareness of people, mind, their talent, and I can't say too much, of course, you know. So it is gonna be magnificent. I couldn't explain America's Got Talent, but the people who I talk to, you see it. I have sponsors from America's Got Talent. I have flyers from people who make flyers for me too for America's Got Talent. My announcer at the time, when she knew it was multicultural, she suggests we call it Rising Stars. There was Google at the time, and I Googled Rising Stars, and there was no Rising Stars, but now I see it everywhere. But the very first Rising Stars came from my announcer. She suggested that name. I like it very much. My first sponsor is now on my TikTok page. She's on my Facebook page. She lives in West Palm Beach. She has proof. The people who were paid to tape the program, because we were having a live program at that time, rip us off. Because when they came, instead of 120, I mean, in India, they use 240, right? Or something, the wattage. But he said for television, they need a higher wattage. But he should have checked that or whatever. When he came to the location, he said that they couldn't do it. So he just taped it. Like, I was like, not interested. And he didn't give us back our, we didn't get a refund. So we got ripped off there, you know. So, but God is good and karma is you know. But anyway, yeah. Have a great day. It's the first Friday in the month. The year has just begun. And let's go. I'm going to go renew my food stamps today. Stay blessed. Stay happy. To stay happy and to stay blessed, you gotta chant. You gotta pray. You gotta have a relationship with God, because then when shit falling when stuff falling all over the place, you already know you have your connection to God. Like right now I'm talking to you, I already prayed for you this morning. You know, so stay blessed, stay happy.